pretty tough for top 5 quarterbacks.
What's good, Sitters? This is Joey Edge along with Blake King
What's going on, Sitters?
and Jared Scott.
How's it going, Sitters?
And no Chris Martinez tonight. They are in Valdosta, Georgia, Titletown, USA, with the Columbia High football team over at Lowndes High School, hanging out with our guy, Riley Reed.
They full pads or so?
I really don't know the answer. I think they're full pads. I could be wrong on that. Somebody in the comment. Travis should know. Corbin may know as well. I'm glad you could turn on the notifications, James. That's a good call on that. Anyways, what's up, man? How you doing, Blake?
I'm doing good, man. How about y'all?
Living the dream. Jared,
No complaints here.
what y'all been up to this week?
Man, I had a 2-week hiatus from work, so I'm back on the work wagon.
But that's a good time. 2-week hiatus.
I could have done three.
Yeah, I feel that. I had a week a couple weeks ago when we were on the cruise, and I could have done a week from the vacation. I need a vacation from my vacation.
I'm still just enjoying my summer. These
Summer
summer
mode.
workouts, man. And just knowing that the school's right around the corner, I'm getting lazier and lazier,
I feel that.
relaxing, taking it in.
Trav said everything but knee pads. Interesting combination. Before we get into the show, we got a big show tonight. A lot of stuff on the old agenda. Got some win shares for Texas Tech. We got top 5 quarterbacks in college and the NFL. We got the Open Championship talk. So you guys need to get some notes on that too. I forgot to tell you about that. That's my fault. Yeah, man, big show. But before we do any of that, we got to get to our main man, Mr. John Woodley and JW Weaponry. They are the premier gun store of the South. They're always loaded. Literally whatever you need, whenever you need it, they got you. Their JW Weaponry is as good as it gets. I know you guys both have been there and done that a time or two.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, man, go see my guy John, or give him a call, 386-243-8587. 386-243-8587 is the number to JW Weaponry. And like I said, if you need anything at all, I mean, hunting season is right around the corner. You don't feel like it is right now, but it is coming, and it is coming fast. So
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close.
Get everything that you need now. Yeah, John's got it, guaranteed. Trav said, standard theme, more days I take off, harder it is to go back to work. Never changes,
That's
does
a
it?
fact, man.
I mean, never changes.
My boss called
Absolutely.
because he's seen how much more PTO time I got. He said, man, if you don't come in 3 weeks, I pretty much don't need you. I mean, I went on a month without you. I figured out how to float without you. So I might save that PTO for the first week of deer season. I was going to use it on him then.
Oh, I ain't mad at you for that. That way we can get us a deer and we can fry it up out there.
Oh, yeah. I had deer shoulder tonight. I told y'all that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you have tonight?
Some wasabi. It was elite.
I can't lie to you, man. Wasabi's as good as it gets in Lake City.
Yeah, love hibachi.
I love hibachi, but I love wasabi's hibachi
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit. The yum yum sauce. Oh,
They do got the
elite.
best yum yum sauce.
Hey, real quick, before we really get into the meat and potatoes of the show, I need everybody in the chat right now. Anybody that's commented, Cam, Trav, Corbin, anybody else. Listen. I was told today that "Drop the World" by Lil Wayne and Eminem was not a good song, and it actually said it's F-word terrible. That was a quote. I'm not gonna mention names, Jared, but how do you feel about that?
I stand on it.
You're just going to stand on that with people listening.
I'm going to stand on it.
Wow.
That's incredible to me. It's one of the like.
Just not a fan.
It's probably top 15 song of all time.
I'm going top 15, but like as a pump-up song before game time, it's in the top 5.
Like if you're in the
Top
weight
7.
room and you're working out, which is where we were today. We're in the weight room. We're working out.
I don't know what else you want. What are you looking for?
Where are we trying to go with it? You know.
I mean, I played it in the weight room, and I still just was not feeling the vibe. Just not a huge fan of it.
All I know is when he's playing that, we got guys, stepping up in the world from there. That's what I know for sure. That happened. We played that song, and 2 guys that are familiar with the show, they stepped their game up in the world.
I think that songs like that is why rap music is just such a letdown today. Like, the bar there was set so high that I can't stand behind you on that.
Austin said, "Leave, Jared."
I mean, some people.
Corbin
just-
said it was peak music when it was released. It's still peak music. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
Still, it never left.
There's some songs that just transcend time, and "Drop the World" by Lil Wayne and Eminem is that song. It just is. I don't know. I've always had a lot of respect for Jared and his taste in music and food and everything else. Really, I just
What started this discourse, though, was an Edge asking for a skip of Fireman by Lil Wayne. And I said, no, we're not skipping
Here's
this.
the issue with that. As good as Fireman is,
Talk to him.
Drop the World is better.
talk to him.
Disagree.
Trav said, "I don't have an issue with that song, and most rap music I can't stand." Corbin, factual, weight room rap. Like I said, Jared. I've always respected Jared's opinion on a lot of things, but
You missed on that.
this one really hurt my feelings. It's bothering me so much that we're 3 hours later, and I'm still a little bit upset about it.
It's not a stance you should have there.
It's just not where it needs to be. All right, let's do some win shares. We're not going to go win by win. We're not going to go game by game, but we'll do some of the more intriguing games of this schedule. Texas Tech, which just so happens to have one of the highest NIL budgets in the entire world, apparently.
Second highest behind Texas,
It's crazy.
Close to $30 million, if I remember right.
according to On3.
According to On3. I listen. I love Fireman. Fireman's one of my favorite songs of all time too. But Drop the World when I'm in the weight room is that's where I want to be. I wasn't working out, but our guys were, and they were working hard. Just saying. I don't know. Crunk Music Radio isn't go to the gym music. I can appreciate that. Is okay. That's better. Okay. Yeah. All right. Win shares. At the request of Blake King, we did Texas Tech because I think he likes money or something. I don't know.
I like Tech. I like Texas Tech a lot.
So their Vegas win total is 8.5. 8.5 is their win total in Vegas. Got to read the room. Talk to me. Read the room, Jared. Anyway, sorry. Texas Tech 8.5 win total for the year. Like I said, we're not going to go through every game. I do want to stop at game 3, which is Oregon State. I think Oregon State's got a chance to be an improved team with Malik Murphy at quarterback. He's very overpowered on NCAA or college football 26. What do you guys have that at number wise?
I actually have that one at 70%
70?
for,
I got it 80%
For Tech.
for Tech. Yeah, it's at home.
and I'm not a Malik Murphy guy. Good runner, not a good thrower of the football.
You haven't watched much Malik Murphy. Terrible runner. Awful runner. Slow as me.
Well,
today.
he's the one that was a Duke this year, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I just watched the wrong game, I guess. I don't know.
He's not a great thrower of the football though. He's got a cannon, but he's not an overly accurate quarterback. But when he's on, he's really good. I gave it a 0.6 though.
He better be able to run. Just Tech got some ends that can get after it.
They got some dudes.
They got Romello Height.
Yep.
And a couple of them guys from Georgia Tech that can rush off the edge. I don't. And it being at home. I don't see.
I think being at home is the determining factor. I think the 2 cupcakes at the beginning kind of hurt them a little bit because they're not going to have any tests. So I think how they responded to adversity early in the game will be the key for them. Which
Don't turn it over early.
yeah, don't turn it over early. That's for dang sure. Next game, do you have anything until Arizona State? I got nothing really until Arizona State.
I do, man. I only got them not favored in 2 games, and Utah being one of them.
Utah. Yeah, I don't know much about Utah. I'm going to be honest.
I have that one as a coin flip just because that's a tough place to go play.
I never know much about Utah, but they always are
Well
an
coached.
older team,
Yep.
well coached,
Yep.
and you're going to Utah, playing in that elevation. I got them favored at 40. I got Utah favored, and I got them at Texas Tech at 48% there. I like Utah.
They have a 34th year senior in the QB room
Is
too,
he still
right?
there? I don't think he's there.
No,
He's
they-
not?
No, he didn't come back.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
tried to. I don't think the NCAA let him.
Okay.
That's the only person the NCAA hadn't let. Diego Pavia is still playing football.
Because I
That's
know
probably-
Whittingham said that he
37.
was going to be welcome back.
Yeah.
But
As a grad assistant.
okay.
I don't know if that's true or not, but he is 40, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's time to get into your coaching career at this point.
Yeah, it's Cam Rising.
Matt Mahoney does say Cam Rising is back for his 17th season of eligibility.
Is he really?
I thought.
I don't know.
so.
I looked at their depth chart and he was not there. I do know that.
He's probably.
If he is there,
he's probably still
I
injured.
feel real good with my number.
I have it at 50-50 because I had no idea. So,
Yeah, I had it a coin flip.
and then the next game that I do not have them favored in is Arizona State. It's at Arizona State, defending playoff or returning almost everybody from a playoff team.
Yeah, I got that one at 30% for them.
I also have it at .30.
I got it at 45.
Okay, you're really high on Texas Tech.
I like them, man.
Really high.
I mean, if they beat Utah and they beat Arizona State, they might be a playoff team.
I mean, I do think that that's a legitimate possibility.
And they could probably lose one of those games and essentially be a playoff team.
All they got to do is win the Big 12.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds a little more daunting than it probably is winning the Big 12. I mean,
I
What all
think
did Arizona State lose, though? I know they lost a running back.
the
Not much
problem
else.
with Texas Tech for me is all their road games are the places where things can tend to get weird.
yeah.
Like you're playing
At
at Kansas
Utah.
State, at Utah, at West Virginia. Even when those teams aren't good, you still don't want to go play them because things get weird.
I mean, y'all know how I feel about Kansas State. I like them a lot.
Mhm.
You got Kansas State favored over them?
I do not. Yeah, actually, I do. I do have Kansas State favored over them.
I do
What do
as
you
well.
have? You .45. Yeah, Kansas State. I have at. I have Texas Tech at .40 there.
I have it at .42.
Very specific, very exact.
I got
Huge
them
fan.
at .61.
Very specific, very exact. Again, I like it. Outside of that, I got them favored in the last 3 games.
Yeah, but I don't have them as heavily favored in that West Virginia game. Again, at West Virginia, even though they're both in the same conference, that's a long ways across the country. And
Yeah.
West Virginia's they're going to be a place to be loud, be rocking.
Mhm. Yeah, I have it at 40% actually.
At West Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
I got it at .60 for the last 3. BYU scares me the most out of those 3.
They're well coached.
Because BYU is going to play good football.
Yeah, I got them at .64 at BYU and .57 against West Virginia.
Mahoney said, "Just kidding. He retired from college football for medical reasons, literally." And then Trav said, "Was the medical reason old age?" So yeah. So total, I have him at 7.65 is what I have Texas Tech at
7.19.
7.19, and you have him at
8.9.
8.9. So if you were a betting man, you were in Vegas, you would take the over. It seems like, if you were.
I'd take the over.
Not that you are, but if you were a
I would
person
take
that would do that.
I would take the over on 8.5. I mean, 8.5 is kind of right where I want to be, but I would take the over just because I think that I think I could be wrong on a game or two that I don't have them favored in.
Mahoney said Father Time undefeated. He is correct on that.
Another point about Texas Tech, I hadn't really paid attention in the last few years. Are they going to be well coached? Like, you can buy all the talent in the world, but if you can't coach it.
I like Joey McGuire, their head coach.
Okay.
I do. I think he can coach football a little bit. I don't think they've had the most talented roster, and I think last year they went like 8-4 or something like that. I mean, like they're 8-4 last year, and they spent a lot more this year to get a lot better talent.
And kept a lot of guys.
And they kept a lot of guys on the roster. I definitely I'm not going to partake in this event, but if I were going to do one way or the other, I would take the over as well. Only because, like I said earlier, I have them not favored in just 2. K-State, Arizona State, and then Utah's a 50-50 game. So even if they lose that 50-50 game, they're
They'd-
still over the win total.
Yeah.
And then they'd have to lose a game like BYU, UCF, West Virginia. That's really about it, right? Like, I don't see anything else that's even –
We kind of grazed over Kansas, and Kansas, I mean, they lost basically their entire offense, but
What do you have that number at?
I have it at 65%.
I have it at 70.
I got 0.78.
Yeah, I do like – you don't like Jalen Daniels. I
Uh,
like Jalen Daniels.
Turnover machine.
Agreed, but he can also take a game over.
He can.
But when you're not really good and you're a turnover machine, there's going to be some plays you make that are going to be crazy plays. And if it's one of those games where he's clicking,
Yeah,
and those crazy should be turnovers turn into big plays, it could be.
right. That happens more in college than it does in the NFL for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I just think losing, was it Devin Neal?
Yeah.
I think
That was
his
running back.
turnovers might
Yeah.
even go higher because
I like Devin Neal. I thought Devin Neal was a really good player, but y'all know how I feel about running backs. They're plug and play.
Expendable.
Mhm.
Yeah, very expendable. So the next guy, as long as everything goes well, the next guy can come in and be special as well.
I'm not sure you're getting very many talents like Devin Neal at Kansas. So I know the
I mean,
program.
You're not wrong.
It's
Like I
getting
said, I
better,
really
but-
like Devin Neal. I think he's got a
Yeah.
really good chance to play this year with New Orleans.
Mm.
Matt Mahoney said Jalen regressed in 2024 a lot, like a lot.
Yeah.
And he got benched at one point. He got hurt, and then his backup came in. I can't remember that dude's name. Similar type player, a very electric athlete. Throws it
Yeah.
a little bit. I actually think he might be with the Saints too. Anyways, so yeah, Texas Tech. Like I said, if I were going to, I would take the over. You would take the
I'm
over.
taking over.
Jared
I would take the under.
taking the under. Got it. Sweet. All right. Before we get into the top 5 quarterbacks in college football, we're going to talk about my guy Brian at Brian Sports. Brian Dix. They are as good as it gets as far as a sporting goods store. Anything you need, they'll make sure that he will make sure that they have it. Hats, shoes, jerseys, shirts, pants. I'm telling you, literally anything. If you need it, he'll find a way to make it happen. Same thing. Like I know you guys have shopped at JW. You've also shopped at Brian Sports. You guys are big believers in
Shopping local.
shopping local. Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking. And Brian Dix is the epitome of that. He will always look to take care of the homegrown folks.
My man's been taking care of youth sports in Columbia County for
30.
since I can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, growing
Since
up.
you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
32.
Yeah, I'm same with me. He's been taking care of the youth in Columbia County for since I was a kid, 30 years ago. So, good dude. Give him a call, 755-0570. Mention Front Porch Sitting, get 10% off. Go see my guy Brian at Brian Sports. Trav with some foreshadowing. Let's go.
Keep that energy, Trav, because it's going to get good here in a little bit.
Let's go top 5 quarterbacks in college. We're going to start with our sleeper. I think that's probably the right way to go. This is a guy, for me, this is a guy that I don't know that he's top 5. I don't think he's top 5, but I think he has the ability to get close to the top 5. Y'all want to go first? You want me to go first? I want y'all to go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I want you to go first.
I have 2. Can I go with 2 sleepers?
Yeah, of course.
My first sleeper is going to be Austin Simmons.
I love that pick right there.
Any quarterback plays with Lane is going to be put in a good situation first.
100% that. I'm going to expound on that a little bit. First of all, let me talk about how that kid reclassified to 2 years earlier than he was supposed to.
Super intelligent.
Yeah, he's
too.
been on campus for this will be his 3rd year on campus, and he'll be 19 when the season starts.
Yeah.
Like, he's already graduated from Ole Miss. He's done with
He's
that.
intelligent.
Yeah, he's done with Ole Miss as far as that goes. Like, he's into like master stuff now. The dude is a freak show as far as like intelligence. And then he's got an absolute cannon. He led a touchdown drive. He had
Against
one
Georgia.
drive against Georgia.
Yeah.
Came in when Jackson Dart got hurt.
He
Led a
had
touchdown
third
drive.
and 13 and a touchdown drive.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dude can play. All right, so go. Sorry. Go
I
ahead.
got him as my sleeper. Just same thing we just talked about. Super intelligent. Going to be athletic. Got a cannon for an arm.
Yes.
And we know Lane's going to put him in position to be successful. I mean, we know that.
Yep.
I mean, if you can't succeed in that offense with Lane, you ain't going nowhere to
Right.
succeed.
Yeah. I agree.
And I like, as a Gator dude, I hate to say this, but man, I do like Gunnar Stockton. The defense is going to be good enough to going to keep him in plus situations, and I don't think he's going to be a Heisman candidate, but I think he's going to be a plus quarterback. I mean, Stetson Bennett won there, right? And
Yeah.
I think he's a lot like a Stetson Bennett.
I think he's closer to Stetson Bennett than he is to Carson Beck.
Agreed.
I agree with that. I think Gunnar Stockton is a guy that probably it won't look pretty all the time, but a lot more times than not, then he's going to get the job done. Like the dude's he truly competes. He loves football. I don't know this to be fact. I don't know anything about the guy other than what I saw for a couple of games there at the end. He looked like he loved the game of football. Like he's going to compete, play in, play out.
And he's athletic, and he's got a good arm. I think that he'll be a sleeper. I'm not saying Heisman candidate or all SEC performer, but I can definitely see him,
elevating into that next tier. That tier that's
24 touchdowns, 7 pick, something good
Yeah.
plus numbers.
yeah. I agree with that. Matt Mahoney said Dylan Raiola will be the second best quarterback in the Big Ten. It's funny, Raiola gets zero
No.
like
Recognition.
recognition from the
Yeah.
public
Went to
at all.
Nebraska, brother.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Call that on itself.
Agreed. But other guys in my top 5 do get that recognition, and they probably don't deserve it any more or less than he does.
I think he also doesn't get a lot of recognition because he'd rather be Pat Mahomes than Dylan Raiola.
It's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a weird fetish. I'm not
Yeah.
going to tell you a lie, and that's why
Yeah.
he's not anywhere on my list at any point. But who do you got?
So I also had 2, and it was funny that you guys talked about Stockton and how he's a competitor. Because my guy, I also love watching him compete. That's Haynes King at Georgia Tech.
Uh-huh.
He-
I like
he-
that.
He just
I'm
plays.
glad we all got 2, by the way.
Yeah,
just so we're clear.
He plays winning football.
Yeah.
And then my second guy, just an uber talented guy that if he can reach his ceiling, his ceiling is insane. Avery Johnson.
Dang.
The talent,
We should have talked about this beforehand.
Johnson's good. I
Yeah.
like Johnson.
Go
the
ahead,
arm
keep going.
talent, the speed,
Mhm.
just off the charts. So if he can harness that, I mean, I'm not gonna say Heisman talk for him, but wouldn't be too far off. I don't think.
He's good. I need to take another one.
Yeah.
Man. Super athletic.
Yeah, I also have 2. One of them was Avery Johnson. I'm gonna pivot off that because you did it. I'm gonna pivot off Avery Johnson. I'm gonna go to Kevin Jennings from SMU. I don't know that he's a sleeper per se. I think people know who he is now because
Yeah, he's actually my number 5. So
Yeah, I mean, like
yeah, yeah.
he's not my 5. I can't put him there, but I really do like him a lot.
I'll be honest with you. I like his coach more than I like him.
I agree.
I like Lashley. I like Lashley. A
I
lot.
like Lashley, but Kevin Jennings is such a I don't know, he's a same thing, a football player.
Mhm.
He's a football player. He likes playing the game of football. Like you don't get to the way they got to. You don't go to the playoffs with SMU if you don't have a freaking football player at quarterback.
And I think
you have to have a really good football coach too.
I think the only thing that makes him a sleeper is how poorly he played in that bowl game.
Agreed.
'Cause-
Because if he plays really well in the playoffs, there, like we're not having this conversation. He's top 5.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And my other guy is Sawyer Robertson from Baylor. I watched him play a little bit last year. I liked his game.
He's ranked in the top 10 though. He ain't really a sleeper.
He's kind of a sleeper. Not a lot of people know about Sawyer Robertson. I watched a video of him earlier today, yesterday, sometime. It wasn't just him. It was him and Levitt and several other quarterbacks, and they were doing college football NCAA covers from like 01 to 14. My man didn't miss on anybody. Like not from knowledge. Like they showed him the picture. They showed everybody the picture, and like, he knew all of them. Everybody knew Tebow, and that was about it. After that, it was like Darren McFadden, nobody knew, and Denard Robinson, nobody knew. Like my man Sawyer Robertson knew everybody, so it put him up a little bit more in my book.
Denard Robinson.
All right, let's go 5. I'll go first. Lenore Sellers is my number 5. I think the upside for him is tremendous. The only thing that holds him back is Shane Beamer and the coaching staff there. But I think Lenore Sellers has a chance to be absolutely special.
I like him. I don't like Beamer.
Nope, nobody
that,
does.
That defense was stupid last year now,
Yeah.
and I don't know that he's going to be put like what I was talking about. We're going to Stockton, how he's going to be put in plus situations.
Right.
I don't know that Sellers is going to be put in those same
Bingo.
situations that he was last year.
Yep. 100% agree with that. Maxwell said Haynes King wins ball nowhere pick of the day. I do love Haynes King.
I like Haynes.
Who
King as well.
do you have at 5?
I have Arch at 5.
Arch at 5. I like Arch at 5. Same reasons. High upside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the sports guy in me wants to take him out and call him overrated just because everybody's loving him, but I got him at 5. Sarkisian's good. He's going to have playmakers around him.
Who do you have at 5?
Kevin Jennings.
Kevin. Oh yeah. We talked
Yeah.
about that. My bad. I don't have Arch. I'm foreshadowing here. I don't have Arch in my top 5. But I could easily see him getting there by the end of the year. I was on this podcast very adamant that I didn't think that he was going to be very good. So I can't just go ahead and not have him. Like I can't have him in my top 5 after not seeing him really play. So
It wouldn't surprise me if he did have a bad year, though.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a good year or a bad year. or adversity he's never really faced. So, but I mean, he's got a pedigree. His family
Yeah,
has a
I'm
pedigree.
not gonna lie. I would be shocked if he has a bad year.
Yeah, I would too.
Like,
All the playmakers around him.
yeah,
Sarkeesian calling the plays.
I think he's
It'd
gonna
be
be
tough.
better than
It'd be
Quinn.
tough.
I think he's gonna be better than Quinn, and Quinn was fantastic in that offense.
Quinn won the 7th round.
Trav said, would he be as highly rated if he had another last name?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think he would be as highly rated? You think he'd be a little bit lower?
100%.
I mean, would he be considered? What was he, like, the greatest quarterback prospect of all time coming out of high school?
Something like that.
Like he was rated that high? No, but I still think he'd be high 4-star.
Yeah, and then he said, but quarterbacks do well under Sark,
I
and
think
I think
if-
that's the key.
I think if his last name wasn't Manning, Ewers would be back there at quarterback this year.
I could see that.
I don't know, because in the sample size, whenever he was on the field, I know a lot of it was garbage time and whatnot, but he did really well.
He had some starts.
Yeah, he had
Um,
the 2 starts, and
yeah.
he threw really well in those 2 starts.
He struggled early, and then once he got into the rhythm of the game, it was go time.
Yeah.
What's their schedule like? How do they start?
Strong Ohio State.
Sink or swim.
Yeah, I mean that's it. You're gonna sink or
Sink or
swim.
swim.
No, they're starting a new quarterback, Julian Sayin. Like it ain't like they've got
Still, yeah, they still.
they do
They
have
got
a guy
Downs
named,
on the back end.
Yeah, and they got a guy named Jeremiah Smith, number
Yeah.
4. Yeah, he's a pretty good player.
And Downs might be the best player in college football.
No, there's no Mike. I don't think there's a Mike. I think it is the best player in college football, right?
Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And
so.
I think the second best player is probably Jeremiah Smith.
yeah.
So that's a problem.
I think it will
Um,
be interesting if he does struggle out the gate, because he's so highly anticipated in Texas.
Yeah,
that if that fan base turns on him, how he's going to react to it.
and they're good at that.
Yeah,
They'll do it fast.
yeah.
I don't know. I think they'll give him a little bit more leeway because of who he is and the hype that's been around him. I think they'll give him a little bit more. But
the way they've been clamoring for him, they have to.
yeah, because
like,
they wanted him over Ewers last year.
Yeah,
Before Ewers was not that great. Like he
Mhm.
was the year before. Ewers was.
He was,
I mean,
good the year
he was
before.
projected to be a
mm-hmm.
second round pick
Yeah.
only because of his size.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, he'd been a first rounder. And then Arch comes in and it's like, hey, this guy's our guy. So get this loser out of here. But Trav talking about Manning, said playing what looked like Bell and Bronson in high school, and that's why I wasn't a huge fan of him, to be quite honest. I mean, he was just bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic than everybody on the field. He didn't have any plays where I was like, oh, now that's a throw that nobody can make, or that's a play that nobody can make. But maybe it was just it looked like that because he's that much better. I don't know.
And Sark's offense, you don't have to make very many of those throws
It's
either.
a lot like Kevin, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. Number 4, Jared.
I got homer pick here, Lagway.
I do as well.
You got Lagway as well. I have Garrett Nussmeier at 4. I have Nussmeier at 4. I'm not as high on Nussmeier as everybody else. Never was.
I'm real high on Nussmeier.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about a 25-year-old that's just now starting to hit his peak in college is not a huge fan of. But
He sat behind Jaden Daniels too now.
no, I got it. I'm with you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Daniels was arguably the best quarterback in the NFC last year
Yeah.
as a rook.
He was very close to that. Probably was that, if we're being totally honest.
One
But
of them.
And he reads defenses like a coach's son.
he does.
So
He does. I don't think we need to expand any more on that. Number 3, Blake.
I got Levitt.
I got Levitt.
that's where I've got Nussmeier at 3.
Levitt, Nussmeier at 3. At 2, I'll go because we've already said his name. I got DJ Lagway.
I got Nussmeier at 2.
Homer pick for me.
That's where I've got Arch.
You got Arch at 2.
I've got Arch Manning at 2. I think he's going to have a huge year. I think he'll be in the Heisman contention.
I love it.
I hope he plays awful in Gainesville.
I hope he plays terrible in Gainesville.
I do too, but I doubt it.
I think our one's probably all the same. If we knew, none of us have said it. I think our one's gonna be all the same.
Yeah, Klubnik, right?
Yeah, club. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just for the simple fact for me that he's a pretty elite thrower of the football, and he's also a pretty elite runner of the football.
Mhm.
And there's not many guys that can do it, both of them as well as he's going to be able
And
to
you
do
can
it.
tell he has that baseball background. He can change his arm slots and do different things with the football.
100%. He's coached by Dabo, which is a problem for me.
I know you hate him, but
He did tell a funny story on.
Yeah, on Kelly.
Yeah, that was
But-
pretty funny.
That team they're going to have this year is talented, and he's done it the way he said he was going to do it. And they have a shot this year. I mean, it
They
may
do.
be one of those things where it's going to be every 4 years, but I know they're tired. They're acting like they're tired of him in Clemson, so he better do something.
Yeah. As much as I don't enjoy him, if he wants to come to Gainesville after Clemson fires him, I wouldn't hate it. Trav said, big homer pick there, Joey. Will Napier offense allow Lagway to be good? No. If you want me to be totally honest, probably not.
No, I would have him higher than 4 if Napier wasn't calling plays.
If he was at Texas,
Yeah.
I would have him at 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I have him at 2 now
was-
only because he's a Gator.
If he was at Ole Miss or Alabama or Texas, he would be 1 on my list.
Yeah, I think talent-wise, he's up there with anybody.
And the weapons around him too.
I think the weapons around him are good. I just don't
Yeah.
think they're used the right way.
That's what
I think
I think the weapons around him are stellar.
offense as a whole, player, man for man, it's a top 4 offense in college football, in my opinion.
It's just
I really believe that with my whole heart. I think they are really, really, really good on offense. I just don't trust Billy and staff to get them in the right positions at all times.
you got Eugene Wilson
After what he
running
did
10 miles a game in motion.
Yeah, and after what Napier did at Tennessee last year, I don't know if I'll ever trust that guy.
I fired him
Yeah, same.
at halftime of that game.
Yeah, there's no way.
He was dead to me at that time. Like in that moment, I didn't care what happened to that man.
It was
He
insane
cost
to me.
He cost those guys that game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He lost that game.
It was insane to me that he did not lose the locker room after that because,
Same.
like, those players, I would be pissed if I was a player on that
think
team.
They legitimately love him.
Yeah.
I like him as a guy.
I want that man to be really successful because I think he's a tremendous human being. I think he's a really, really good human being.
I like Muschamp the same way, man, but neither one will turn loose. They won't do it. And they're going to be their own.
Chris said it a long time ago. You're going to sink with your ship. Like if it's your ship, I'm not going to let you sink my ship. I'm going to sink that thing for me. Like I'm going to sink it for all of us. Like I'm not going to let you sink my ship. That's not happening. And
Muschamp,
unfortunately, that's what's going on. I think
Muschamp, to his credit, he tried to make an adjustment every year.
he
Because
did.
he got a new OC every year.
Yeah.
Which he still wanted the OC to kind of follow his game plan
His
a little bit.
blueprint,
He didn't want to completely give control of the offense away, but at least he was trying to make adjustments. Billy's just doing the same thing. We hired the same OC that we hired 3 years ago for the
I don't
fourth
know
time.
how you keep hiring the same OC.
Yeah.
Like, it
They've
blows
hired
my
him
mind.
3 times.
They've
Yeah.
literally hired the guy 3 times. to be
Breaking
the OC.
news 3 times.
3 times.
I wonder if he
Back-
puts that
back-
on his resume, like 3-time
Gator OC.
Gator OC. Yeah.
I don't,
I actually don't think he would call bad plays.
no, I like him. I think he would be better, to be honest. But, Trav said, think it's the vocal minority down on Dabo. Probably. That's usually how it goes. The minority is usually the most vocal. That's. And then he also said, when you call plays by a book and no gut feel, what do you expect? Talking about Billy.
I agree.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Play action on 3rd and 33. Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
How many third? Like, 3rd and 33 was an exaggeration, but
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Yeah.
3rd and 11. Like it's play action. Like we all know you aren't running the football.
Trav said because the OC is the guy who holds the statistics book that costs the plays. I don't want either as my quarterback, but Carson Beck and Drew Allar will have top productive seasons. Good Lord.
Carson Beck will.
I think that's a good segue
To the most overrated?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of forgot about it. I was going to do it in between 2 and 1, and I completely forgot. So, most overrated. We're going to do that as well. Who do you guys have as your most overrated? I have 2.
I have Drew Aller as my most overrated.
I have Drew Aller as my most overrated.
I have Beck as my most overrated. That's just because I heard one of y'all say Aller. I didn't want to do the same one y'all did, but I have Beck as my most overrated.
My other most overrated is John Mateer, Oklahoma, from Washington State. And it's not because of anything other than I don't trust Oklahoma to do what's right for him. Right? Like I just don't do it. Like Washington State quarterbacks that transfer, good success. We've got Cam Ward. There was one before that.
Gardner Minshew, wasn't it? Or no, he
He
had
was one.
success at Washington
Well,
State.
yeah,
Luke Falk.
I can't remember who it was. One of them followed Leach to Mississippi State, maybe. I can't remember. Anyways, some success there.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I don't trust Oklahoma to put him in the right positions to succeed. So I just don't. I don't believe that he's a top 3 to 5 quarterback like a lot of people have had him. I saw a list the other day had him at 3.
No.
He ain't that to me. He just
No.
I,
ain't.
mean, I don't think their coach will have a job at the end of the year, honestly.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't think Venables. I mean, his defense is great, but
I think he goes back to Clemson.
Why wouldn't he?
yeah.
Matt Mahoney said overrated has got to be Bryce Underwood. I'm going to wait and see on Bryce Underwood. But as of this moment, I haven't really heard much about him, though.
I think he's in a terrible situation.
Yeah.
He's in Michigan, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Michigan currently.
No.
No, I think that they were extremely lazy with their head coaching hire when Harbaugh left.
Yeah, I think it was
I think they had just got that place back to where it needed to be. It was on an upward trend, and they just were super lazy with that.
And the offense they run is still prehistoric.
yes, still. Trav said never wish Brent Venables to not be successful, but if he has a bad year, gets fired, and gets to go back to Clemson, I'm all in.
I like Venables.
Trav's a big Clemson fan, so yeah, it's understandable. No, Venables is a weird cat, but he can coach football.
He turned down 100 jobs before he took that job.
Yeah. I thought it was actually a weird move to take that one too.
Turned down Auburn.
Yeah, I would have rather been to Auburn than Oklahoma for being.
By the time Saban was there, I don't know that I wanted to be at Auburn then.
Yeah.
That's valid. That's a good point. He also said I stand with Stallions. We got anything else on college quarterbacks? Think we're good.
Yeah.
Good.
What about Nico? What do we think about him?
I said last week when it was just me and you here that I don't think you take a quarterback that had a lot of accuracy issues and put him in an offense that's not as good with players that's not as good around him, and then him get better.
Yeah.
Like I don't see that happening. Like
I don't either.
I don't know who their quarterback coach is. I don't know who their OC is. I know their head coach is Deshaun Foster. He was an NFL running back in the day.
Heupel's another guy, man. You go to him, somebody's gonna be running open.
Yeah, I mean like they.
And he wasn't even good when those guys were running open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he missed throws in a lot of games that could have been difference makers. I don't think the windows get tighter and then he gets better, right?
Right.
Like, I just don't. I don't think that's going to be the case. Maybe it is. Maybe he will.
Where did the quarterback from Oklahoma go?
Jackson Arnold. He went to
Mississippi
Auburn,
State?
I believe.
Auburn?
Didn't
yeah,
he?
I think he's Auburn.
Cam Coleman, the receivers he's got?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hugh Freeze. I'll pass. Not a Hugh Freeze guy.
No.
I don't like the way Hugh Freeze throws his players under the bus every time he loses.
That's my thing. Like, if I'm a quarterback, I'll never go to Auburn and Hugh Freeze because of the way he treats his quarterbacks in the media. Like, I don't care.
Right.
You do what you want to behind closed doors. That don't bother me. You tell me I suck. You call me a loser. You tell me you're the reason. If me and you were in your office and you say you're the reason we lost this game, I'll probably agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I probably did. It was probably my fault, coach. You're not going to call me out to the media like that.
Yeah.
Not over and over and over again. You're not going to be a repeat offender calling everybody out.
Nope.
He acts like he calls the right play every single time, and it's just the quarterback not executing.
Yeah, I'm not a Hugh Freeze guy either.
Yeah, I can't do that. Before we get into the NFL quarterbacks, which will probably be a fun segment, talk about my guy Josh McCardle. Josh is the most elite of the elite of barbers, not just in Lake City or not just in this area, but I'm telling you right now, it's anywhere on the planet. Blake, I know you do your own because you got that shave stuff, but if you ever go to him, you'll never not go to him again. I promise.
I ain't got nothing for him to cut, man.
I know.
Beard and chest hair. That's about it.
Dude is as good as it gets. He's. I'm telling you, it's when I say elite, I mean tip top elite. There's tier 1, and then there's everybody else after that. So yeah, if you need a cut, if you need a shave, you need beard trim, anything really, hot towel, nose hair. He literally does it all. Give him a call, or actually don't call him. Text him, 386-247-1430 is his number, 386-247-1430. If you text him and tell him you heard about him on Front Porch Sitting, He will shoot you that schedule, and then you just sign up, put your name on the schedule somewhere. There will be a little list of times that he has available, and you hop on there, and then you never leave again. It's a guarantee.
He'll sit there and talk any sport with you too.
It won't. It's not
Yeah.
just sports either.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a guy I worked with, Noah Morris, really good football player at Columbia High School a couple of years ago. I was talking to him about him the other day because he went during lunch to get his cut.
Mm.
And he's like, dude, I've never met somebody that can talk to anybody about anything. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he makes it up. He may make it up. He may just tell you lies, but he says it with confidence, and so nobody questions it. He's like, but I've never met anybody that can just talk to people all day long and never miss. Like, he never misses. I'm like, I agree, brother. I agree completely.
Mm-hmm.
He don't miss. Speaking of guys that don't miss, number one on the list. Nah, let's go. Let's go sleeper first. Let's go sleeper. We'll do the same concept
In the
here
NFL?
in the NFL. We'll go sleeper first. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2. Then we'll go overrated. Then we'll go 1. I think our ones are probably going to be the same. Again,
I don't think everybody's one's going to be.
It should be. Yeah.
we'll find out. Who's your sleeper in the NFL as far as best quarterbacks in the league go?
Sleeper?
Yeah,
I have 2 sleepers.
talk to me.
I like Mayfield as a sleeper.
Okay, me too.
I like Baker a lot.
I love Baker.
I do too.
I've loved Baker since he was at Oklahoma.
I'm planting that flag in Ohio
When he
State.
when he planted the flag at Ohio State, whenever they didn't shake his hand against Kansas, and he's giving them the business on the sideline, give me that kind of fire and energy all day long. People want to play for him.
Yep.
Like, they
I
want to
agree.
play not for him, but with him. People want to play with
He's
him,
won the playoffs, what, last 2 years?
Yeah.
and he'll go again, despite Todd Bowles as his head coach. Who's your other one?
Hurts.
I like that. He's not my
I
sleeper.
mean, he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It can't
I don't
technically
know.
be
Yeah.
a sleeper.
No, you can,
But
because nobody puts him in their top 5.
I
I
always
guess
put
that's
him in
true.
mine. I had him penciled in. I had to scratch through him, but I like him a lot.
I think Hurts is very underrated. Not just a little bit. I think he's very, very underrated. Like you just said, he won a Super Bowl, and he gets no love for being in that first tier, or even really, like, I mean, people put Stafford and Goff, like, he's better than them, right? Like, Baker, like, he's better than them. You don't think so?
Stafford?
I think at this point in his career, I think he's better than Stafford.
I do. I mean, even if he's not, he's in that tier.
Oh, yeah.
Most people have him at 8, 9, 10, 11 in that tier. Like, I think he's higher than that personally. So I think he's underrated. I'm with you on that sleeper pick. Who do you got?
So my sleeper pick, a little different. It's mainly because the dude's uber talented, but he just hasn't won, like, ever really. Justin Herbert. I think the potential is always there, but it's like, when are we going to see the potential come
I
to
almost
fruition?
put him in my most overrated.
He is in mine.
That's who your most overrated
He's
is?
my 2. My 2 in the most overrated.
I don't like. It's not. I think, like you said, arm talent wise, there's not many people on the planet that have arm talent like Justin Herbert.
Right.
And I think having Harbaugh there helps him a lot, because he's going to put him in good positions. He's not going to make, like, you're not going to be asked to do the things that he's been asked to do previously, where he has to fit balls into tight windows and go make a play. Like, Harbaugh's going to have the game planned out to where he's almost, in a way, like a gunslinging game manager.
He's got Najee Harris now.
He's got Najee Harris, who doesn't have an eye, thanks to fireworks.
He lost an eyeball?
Yeah, basically.
When did that happen?
July 4th.
Yeah.
Football players and fireworks don't mix. Listen, if Ben Edge ever makes it to the NFL and he plays with a firework on the 4th of July, I will karate kick his face off. It doesn't work. Don't do it. Trav said in regards to Jalen Hurts, he's a Super Bowl winner that people think his only play is the tush push. Yeah, like, he went and made plays. He made plays in the Super Bowl, the biggest game in the world.
He's been to 2 of them, hasn't he?
Yeah, he went and made plays.
But back to Herbert real quick.
Yeah.
Just one last point on him. I think the reason, to me, he's a sleeper is just because he's been, in that division locked in with the best quarterback we've ever seen. So that's tough for him.
In the conversation of the best, yeah, he is. I agree with that.
Yeah.
It is tough, but also, like, not making the playoffs is a problem.
Yeah.
When you're supposed to be a elite of the elite, which he's not in that category anymore, thankfully. But for a few years, he was mentioned in the same breath as
He was.
Mahomes and Burrow, and probably not Allen because it was kind of not at that same time. But like for a minute, he was in that conversation with him, and he should have
Didn't
never been in
belong
that conversation.
there,
Yeah.
no. He's tier 2, tier 3.
I'm gonna go since I had Baker written down. I'm gonna go with one more that's different than all of those, and I think he's just been dealt a bad hand to be totally honest. My guy Trevor Lawrence, I think is probably underrated, because not because he's done something, because he hasn't done anything, but he's, like I said, he his rookie year he was with
Meyer.
yeah, thank you, Urban Meyer, and then he's been with Doug Peterson, who little here, little there.
Trash.
Yeah. I've never been a Doug Peterson guy. I know he won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles, and if you can do that, good God, you got to be okay. But I don't know. He just never seemed like he was really interested in coaching football in Jacksonville, which was always weird to me. I think he's in a really good situation now. I said last week, I think the lock of the world is him over 21.5 touchdowns this year. I don't think there's any way that doesn't happen unless he gets hurt. So I'm gonna go with and Trav said he hasn't had an O-line. Agreed, 100%. And I think he's got playmakers now. Like, I think he's got playmakers at all positions. The O-line's a touch better, maybe not great, but they're a touch better. I just think Liam Cohen can force the O-line to be good enough. Like, I think he's a good enough play caller that the O-line's not going to be an issue
Yeah,
anymore.
the play calling before, even though they didn't have the O-line, just put him in bad situations.
Yeah, Trav said it right here. He gets hurt every year because he has to run for his life.
I agree.
Yeah. So, that's my most underrated, or my sleeper, not my most underrated, my sleeper pick for a top 10 year.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. And you know, as bad as my wife's a Jaguar fan, so you know, and they're close. I want them to be relevant.
Same.
I want them to be.
I don't really have a rooting interest per se, but I just want them to be good because
Now,
I
if
like
they would
that.
stop with the Duval thing, it would make me like them a lot more.
You don't like Duval?
No, don't like it.
What about when Cohen said it the first time? Duval.
Even
Did you like
worse.
that? You didn't like that? Okay.
Worse.
I thought it was good. I thought he was trying to catch a trend there. He should have played it that way, anyways. He did not.
He's an ugly
I
cat.
thought he was a dork.
He's a dweeb.
Yeah.
Dude knows how to call an offense.
Yeah.
Not
Look
quite
at Baker.
not quite Ben Johnson level, but he's good.
Look at Baker.
I agree.
Where's Ben Johnson at now? Where'd he go? Bears?
Yeah.
What a travesty. He will go there to die.
At least it didn't the Browns.
And their quarterback was number 2, or on my overrated.
Caleb Williams?
I'll jump on that train pretty quick. Let y'all know.
The Caleb Williams.
Yes.
Yeah, he was pretty bad last year. He wasn't put in good situations, but he was pretty bad last year. All right, let's go number 5. Number 5 for you, Jared.
C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud. I love that C.J. Stroud pick. I really do.
It kind of, like, in a way, he had somewhat of a sophomore slump. He didn't take the step to that next level, but I thought a big part of that was losing his weapons.
And so they had 3 really good receivers:
Mhm.
Nico, Stephon Diggs, and Tank Dell. And I don't know that they played any games together.
Right. Yeah.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
For 17 games, if they did, it was maybe 3,
Mm-hmm.
and they probably won all 3.
Right.
I like C.J. Stroud. I think he's a really intelligent dude. Like, I think he understands football. I think he understands people. I think I like C.J. Stroud a lot. He's not in my top 5. He's probably right there at that next 6-7 mark. I think he's just
He's
off my
like Hurts
list.
to me. He's
Yeah.
a lot like Hurts to
Yeah.
me. Better passer than Hurts in my opinion, but
I think so too. I do. I think he's a better passer than Hurts.
Do you have him over Jaden Daniels?
My 5 is Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
mine too. Might as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. My
See,
5
I have them at like 5-6 area, and
I tinkered with
I
it for a
think
second
Stroud
in
is
my
better
head
than Daniels at this
today.
moment. Yeah.
I think the only reason that I have Daniels over him is because I think Daniels' running ability sets him apart. Like, CJ doesn't run the ball a
Right.
whole lot or as well, but I do think that CJ throws it a little bit better. I just think the versatility of Jaden puts him one spot up for now. That could change tomorrow, honestly. Like I said, I thought about it pretty good between those two, but it was
Yeah.
those two. You said Daniels is your 5?
Yeah, Daniel's my 5.
Let's go to 4. Who's your 4? Let's go Blake. Who's your 4?
Golf.
Jared Goff. Holy crap.
I've got Lamar here.
I've also got Lamar here.
Yeah.
Jared Goff's not in my top 10, if I'm being totally honest. He's not in my top 10.
Jared Goff is one of my most overrated.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this year, I think Detroit takes such a huge step backwards
Because they lost Ben Johnson.
because they lost Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's good enough to make them great. Their win total has plummeted
Mm-hmm.
because everybody else sees what's going on right now.
He's gonna be fine.
He's not very good. He was never very good. He was not good. He was not good at Cal. He
I
wasn't
like
good.
Goff.
He wasn't good as a St. Louis Ram. He wasn't good as an
I
LA
like-
Ram.
I
And
like,
he ain't.
I like Stafford too, but I just feel like Stafford.
How many years was Stafford in LA before he won a Super Bowl? His first year.
I believe so, right?
So you immediately get rid of Jared Goff,
And then you win a Super Bowl.
and then you win a Super Bowl.
Cooper Kupp kind of come on a little bit too there.
Yeah, he was good.
He was.
Kind of came on a little bit.
Cooper Kupp he was a good player.
I'm not sure that Cooper Kupp comes on like that
Did they
if
trade for Ramsey as
Jared
well?
Goff is throwing to him though.
Traded for Ramsey as well, didn't they? Got
Who?
Ramsey on the defensive side.
Who?
The Rams.
No,
Yeah, they did.
no, they did not.
That's
Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, he went from Jacksonville to LA.
Oh, then.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I thought you meant
So it wasn't
recently.
just Stafford. I mean, Ramsey was.
Yeah,
he
but
was
I don't know that Cooper.
CB1 in the NFL at that point.
You know who doesn't win a Super Bowl that year if he was with the quarterback of the Rams?
Jared Goff.
I like golf, man.
You know who will never win a Super Bowl? Ever.
Jared
Are
Goff.
you listening? Are you listening real
Lamar
good?
Jackson.
Jared Goff will never win a Super Bowl.
Neither will Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson has a better chance than Jared Goff.
No.
Much better. It's not even
Golf.
close.
I
Not
got
even the same
golf.
hemisphere.
I like golf, man. I like him.
Not very good. 3. I think we're all going to be the same on the top 3. I would hope.
I think 2 and 3 might differ. Like, might be flipped.
Okay. Who do you have at 3?
I got Josh Allen at 3.
We are going to be different. You have?
Burrow.
I got Burrow at 3.
And I had Burrow at 2 up until the O-line plays just bad, man.
I think I'm with you on the flip flop. Like I can see either one of these to be in 2 and 3. Allen's done a lot with a little as far as receivers go. And he's never really had. I mean, he had Stephon Diggs, but outside of Diggs, he's never really had that alpha. And Diggs is kind of a prima donna if we're being like blood real with the situation.
He wasn't good for that locker room.
He wasn't very good for the locker room. But when he was really good. But that's the only guy he's ever had that was like demanded the football.
Right.
Didn't they trade somebody this year for somebody this year? Or they got Cooper at the end of the year last year.
Yeah, Amari Cooper.
I mean, he's 100.
Yeah, like that
But-
doesn't move me.
But while Joe obviously has better weapons, nobody's going to deny that. The fact that he can do what he does
Without
while
a
having to
lot.
keep his head on a swivel, it's crazy.
That's a testament to his intelligence
Yeah.
and just knowing what people are doing, like real film study, like a real student of the game, really intelligent dude. That, like I said, I'm okay with them either one of them being 2 and 3. Jamar Chase obviously is the real deal. T. Higgins is, in my opinion, a top 12 receiver in the game.
Yeah, he's the best wide receiver
But
two in the league, I
that
think.
Bengals organization, man, is
Yeah.
just trash.
It,
Yeah.
it really
I
is.
don't understand it.
Like,
They
some
have
of the things they do-
have a very good coach.
Yeah.
Like, their time is now, and you take a defensive end in the first round,
And
you can't sign
and
him.
you can't figure it out.
Yeah.
And then you have Trey Hendrickson,
and they won't pay him.
led the league in sacks, and they're like, nah.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, you have to pay Burrow, you have to pay Higgins, you have to pay Chase, you have to pay those guys. I get that, but you have to figure out a way to pay, or make everybody happy. You don't have to pay them all the same or whatever.
It's almost like they've punted just to say we're going to sell tickets. We're going to be the third best team in the AFC, and we're okay with that. We're not going to win one while Burrow and Allen, or why Mahomes and Allen there, and I just don't understand that. Like, the year after they went to the Super Bowl, they went and paid all the offensive linemen, and they all got banged up, and they wasn't very good. And it was
Right.
like, ever since then, they're just kind of like, we're not doing that again. We're just going to be
The offensive line wasn't great that year.
No.
They were
No.
serviceable, but they weren't great.
But remember, they paid a bunch of guys. They
Right.
got a bunch of guys in free agency, and then after that, they were like, "All right, that didn't work. So we're just gonna see how long this ship can float." It's almost like they're like, "Hey, we're okay making the playoffs, and if that's what it is, we'll do it." But it's like the time is now. You're not getting any younger. You got Chase. You got Higgins. They always had a good running back. Who they had Mixon last year.
No,
2 years ago. The last year they had Chase Brown,
Chase
Brown,
and
he's
Zach
good.
Moss. Yeah.
Their defense was abysmal last year too.
The defense was terrible.
It was like
And that's
if they're
with
not scoring
Hendrickson.
35 points, they're not winning.
And that's with Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Now take him off the roster, And you like your first round pick's going back to Texas A&M now. Like,
How does that happen?
I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing.
I think he's got to file for a waiver with the NCAA. But
It's still-
at this point, how can they say no?
No, they say
anything?
yes to everything anymore.
Yeah.
Can I get another year of eligibility? Sure.
But how do you let that happen?
Don't know the answer to your question. I really don't.
That's how bad of an organization you are.
Yeah, because
to
there's
allow
not
that.
much in a rookie contract to really be negotiating, right? Other than the percentage of guaranteed money, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the
Like
most
that-
part, they do like slots, like every
Yeah.
other league. I mean,
Yeah.
you have slot money, and for the most part, they stick to that. Other than the guaranteed part, like
Mhm.
I'm sure they can waver on that a little bit. Terminologies and stuff.
Yeah.
For a
Um,
defense that's that bad, how can you not take another defensive end, put it next to Hendricks, put him on the other side?
Have they signed Hendrickson yet?
I don't think they
I don't
have.
think they have. I think they might have.
So right now they're defensive endless, other than Joseph Osai, who
No,
I
I think they
absolutely
didn't.
love.
They what you call it?
Franchise
I
tag?
thought they tagged him. Was it him or Higgins they tagged? Did they tag Higgins again?
No, they signed Higgins to a long term deal. They got him going.
They tagged him last year though, right?
Yes. Allen is at 2 for me. Again, I can flip flop him. You got Allen at 2. Yeah, I can flip flop him. The only reason I put Allen there is because, like I said, I think he's done more with less. But Burrow's also won more than Josh Allen, so or been further. Maybe not one more, but been further.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I'm good flip flopping either one of them. Let's go before we go to number 1, which everybody has the same. Let's go to most overrated because I think this is gonna be actually. Let's just go 1. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Can't go any other way.
All right, most overrated. I'm gonna let Jared go first on this.
I guess I'll just lean into the Jared Goff thing. He's overrated. Not a fan. I don't think he's a top 12 quarterback in the league.
Wow.
I don't.
You're gonna name 12 quarterbacks right here that's better than him
I mean,
Right.
not off the top of my head, but
because there aren't
Uh.
12. There isn't.
All right, let me play. Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Lamar, Daniels, Baker, Stafford, Hurts, C.J. Stroud. So that's at least 9 that
Goff.
I feel are pretty
Goff is
pretty
next.
significantly
Yeah,
better.
Goff has to be next.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of the
I
next
like
guy.
Purdy more than I like Goff.
I don't hate
Nah,
Purdy. I
I'm
don't
good
hate
on that.
Purdy, but
I'd rather have Goff than Purdy.
Really?
Herbert. Herbert's probably above
ain't no way.
Josh.
One of y'all say some silly name, this whole class is gonna feel my wrath.
Anybody else that you can think of?
Mm,
Shador Sanders.
can't really say Aaron Rodgers anymore. He's
Nah, I'm
falling off the face of the earth.
I'm cool on Aaron Rodgers. Thanks though.
Yeah.
Trying to think of anybody else. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head.
There ain't one.
Jameis Winston.
You've already skipped. You've already passed a lot of guys that wasn't as good as him in front of you.
That's false.
Who's going to play quarterback for the Vikings this year? So it's McCarthy, right?
JJ.
I mean, we'll wait and see, but I do think he'll be better than Goff. You can't say that yet, but
No, I'm not gonna say it yet.
Yeah.
You said a name brings me to my most overrated, and that's Brock Purdy.
Interesting.
Yeah, to pay that guy that much to be a product of Kyle Shanahan is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like Kyle Shanahan has won with C.J. Beathard at quarterback. He's won with Nick Mullins at quarterback.
He's also blue leads with all them at quarterback too.
Yeah, sure he has. Yeah. I'm with you. Blue leads with Matt Ryan at quarterback, but like typically they win pretty much no matter who the quarterback is. I'm not paying a guy that has very minimal arm talent that much money to just be another guy. You know what I mean? Like I can use that money on anybody. I'm going to go draft a 4th round guy, plug and play. Kyle Shanahan makes quarterbacks like running backs. They're plug and play guys.
I agree.
It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Like so yeah. Corbin said Murray and Daniels is the most overrated.
Murray.
I think.
I don't even like to speak about Murray. So
I don't think
There's
Murray's,
no way Daniels is
I
overrated.
don't know. People don't view him as top 5. I don't think. I can see that being the case. One season doesn't make you top 5.
Yeah.
But for me, it does.
if he does
In
it
this
again,
scenario. Yeah, if he does it again, it's no brainer. Murray sucks. I don't know how to just say that.
Yeah.
I don't think
Murray.
he's very good.
Yeah.
trash.
Just me.
When somebody has to put a contract clause in your contract to make you watch tape, and you're a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, he said no. I was adding better than. No, I don't. I'm not. I can't give Murray better than Jared Goff. I can't do it.
Yeah. No.
But I like that though.
Baseball, maybe.
Oh, he's definitely better at baseball. Top 10 pick.
Geno Smith's overrated as well.
I like Gino.
If you don't like Geno, you just don't like people. You're not a people guy. Yeah, Purdy's my most overrated. Blake, who's your most overrated? Lamar Jackson. Top 5 quarterback in the league is your most overrated player.
He ain't a top 5 quarterback. That's the problem, is everybody has him in the top 5.
He is top 5.
I got Dak over Jared Goff.
Oh, I got Dak over Jared Goff.
Yeah. As a Cowboys fan, you are absolutely both out of your mind.
As a Cowboys fan, you've never had a coach that was worth a darn.
That guy.
Think about who he's had as his head coaches.
Think about who he's had as his weapons.
Think about his offensive coordinators. Jason Garrett, fired from there, fired from New York. Like, terrible.
He's not good.
You can't say that Jason Garrett was good at anything, right? Like, you can agree with that.
No. But
McCarthy was out of the league for 4 years before he came back and has been booty.
he still isn't a good quarterback. He's not good. I don't think.
Brian Schottenheimer is now his head coach in OC.
You're not telling me anything I don't know.
Or the best running joke that we have, Cooper Rush better than Jared Goff.
Cooper Rush is not better than Jared Goff, but he's the best quarterback in Baltimore.
He's not even the third or fourth best quarterback. There's high school kids better than Cooper Rush in Baltimore. Get out of here with that. Chat. Is this a chat? Chat?
Yeah, chat.
Yeah. Chat. This guy said Lamar Jackson is overrated. Unbelievable.
He is. Tell me what he's done to be considered in the top 5.
He's been in the playoffs every year. Something that Joe Burrow can't say. He can't say it. Josh Allen can say it. Mahomes can say it. And Daniels can say it. Baker can't say it. Purdy can't say it. I mean, like, nobody else can say I've been to the playoffs every single year I've been a starter. Nobody else in the league except for the guys I just mentioned.
Hurts can say it.
The top tier guys. Yeah, probably. He can probably say that.
Hurts can say it.
Jared Goff can't say that. Matt Stafford can't say that. Aaron Rodgers can't say that. Russell Wilson can't say that.
Russell Wilson's not good either.
No, he might not be good, but Jameis Winston can't say that.
No.
Trav said the problem is he has only had one head coach, Jerry Jones. 100%.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem.
We're
with the
not going to
Cowboys.
be relevant until that guy passes away.
Said that. Until Jerry Jones is gone, the Cowboys can't be great.
And their quarterback's not good either.
If Jameis Winston was the quarterback in Dallas since 2016, my goat would have so many rings. No, he wouldn't. He'd have 0 because he plays for Dallas.
Because Jerry Jones gets in the
Because
way.
Jerry Jones is there.
But his numbers would look very similar to Dak Prescott's.
Except he'd throw more interceptions.
A lot more.
I mean, just think about the receivers Dak is throwing the football to.
CeeDee Lamb. Des Bryant.
Des Bryant. When Cooper was at his peak, Cooper was pretty good. He had
Amari Cooper, yeah.
He had Jason Witten.
Yeah.
He had DeMarco Murray. Didn't he have Murray, or was that Roman that
Yes.
had Murray?
No, because he came in with Zeke.
He had Zeke. Zeke was the best running back in football for 3 years. He's always had one of the best offensive lines with Martin and
Not always.
Tyron
The
Smith.
last 5 years, they've been pretty bad. Now, before that, the last probably 3 years. Before that, they were elite.
Last year, defense wasn't good, but before that, defense was
Serviceable. They were middle of the road. They've always been middle of the road. There was that couple of years stretch, year to two stretch where they had Dan
Quinn.
Dan Quinn, yeah, thank you. Dan Quinn. They were pretty good then.
I've still got Dak over Jared Goff.
I got Dak over Jared
100%.
Goff. But you know who I don't have over? Or you know who I don't have Dak over? Lamar Jackson.
I have Dak over Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, you would. I don't.
He also said Cooper Rush is better than Lamar Jackson.
He said Cooper Rush was better than.
I have Lamar in the 12 range.
So you just don't like winners.
He doesn't win.
He wins. He goes to the playoffs every single year.
What does he do in the playoffs? What does he do when it gets a little bit cold and someone says, I want you to throw the football
The
to
same thing Josh Allen does. Loses. But you love him. Never won anything. Love Josh Allen. Josh Allen's great. Never won. Folds every
He folds or he just
single
gets beat?
year.
Because last year that game was
3 years ago now. It's been a little bit. Now he was elite that game where
thought he was good last year.
that Patrick Mahomes beat him. That year Patrick Mahomes
I
won.
thought he was good last year.
Josh Allen, known loser of football games.
But you're still taking him over Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. He's 6'6" with a bazooka cannon for a right arm. and he wins with nothing. Now Lamar wins with nothing. If you think Rashad Bateman's great, okay, cool. Like what? Tell me the receivers. Zay Flowers, he's pretty solid.
He had Hollywood Brown for a little bit. Hollywood Brown would have been good had he not went to Baltimore to a quarterback who can't throw.
Hollywood Brown was never good. He wasn't good with Arizona. He wasn't good. He's never been good. He's
He got
never.
banged
Hollywood
up in
Brown.
Baltimore. He would have been
Hollywood
up
Brown
until
was average at Oklahoma.
And old boy was the best tight end in football for a hot minute.
Yeah, up until this year, Mark Andrews was solid.
Mark
and
Andrews was the best tight end in football for 3 or 4 years.
And now they have
Right.
Isaiah.
And his numbers suggested that, right? Okay, that's something.
And
Carry
now,
on.
now they have Isaiah Likely, who I think is going to be a pretty solid tight end
Numbers
too.
numbers
He is
suggest that he's a
Yeah.
good tight end.
He is Derrick
Yeah.
Henry too.
Yeah, numbers. 33-year-old Derrick Henry. Cool, great.
Still the best top 5 running back in football.
He is.
Only because he's playing with Lamar. You know what he wasn't the last year he was with Tennessee? A top 5 running back in the game of football.
He still ran for 1,000 yards.
He played 17 games and ran for 1,003 yards. You know who else did that last year? Chase Brown. Behind that O-line
Chase
in
Brown's good.
Cincinnati.
Chase Brown's good. So is Derrick Henry. But you know what they won't do? They won't win a Super Bowl because
They'll win
when
one
it-
before Buffalo.
When it matters.
They'll win one before Buffalo.
When it matters,
I can't wait for them to win one this year, and then I can put this argument to rest.
I'll come back
And then-
on the podcast.
and then when he
if
wins
he
it-
wins one this year,
And then when he wins it,
will
I just
apologize.
slide him up one, and then I slide him up two, and then he goes
You're
to number
never
2 behind
gonna have to
Mahomes.
do that. What's going to happen is, like whoever said that on the chat earlier, Father Time gets everybody. As soon as Father Time continues and he can't scramble, it's going to be very, very bad.
he'll still be better than
You
Jared
remember-
Goff.
So, who I can compare him to is, you know why Andrew Jones isn't in the Hall of Fame?
Because the Hall of Fame voters are stupid.
They're stupid. But everybody,
Longevity.
greatest defensive player of all time.
Everybody says Andrew
Longevity.
Jones stayed too long. And Andrew Jones is remembered for 2 careers. For what he done in Atlanta when he could run, gun, rob home runs, hit, play. And they remember him when he went to New York and he got fat and he couldn't play the outfield and everybody knew he couldn't hit a breaking ball. And a lot of people remember that Andrew Jones. So when Lamar can't run anymore, I want to come back. Hopefully I live long enough we can come back and have the conversation and say his legs are gone and he takes 3-step drops and he gets rid of the football and you tell me he's still good.
And he'll still be better than Jared Goff.
No, Jared Goff probably has 2 or 3 Super Bowl rings by then.
Jared Goff won't never win a Super Bowl. That man's got as much chance to win a Super Bowl as I do. in
I
the
like
NFL.
Goff, man.
If he wasn't going to win one with Ben Johnson, he ain't going to win one.
They had him in bad. He has a lot of injuries too.
Also, Dan Campbell.
You don't like Dan Campbell?
I like him. He's good. He's fine.
What he did
too-
was
he's
was
too-
it San Fran where he went just like stupidly aggressive and basically screwed them out of the
Yeah, like he's too chaotic.
yeah.
You can't be ultra successful as a head coach when you're so emotional. Like
He
you
didn't just get beat up on spring break, Travis. He got knocked out.
That was a stellar video.
I don't remember that.
Dak Prescott getting knocked out?
I don't remember that.
Really?
I saw it. I saw it. I read it, and I didn't know what he was talking about.
He was
got a
like-
scar on his eye from
Yeah,
it.
he was in like a parking lot and frat boys just beat the mess out of him.
Hitter quitter, baby.
It's messed up. I didn't know all this.
Probably because he's a check down machine.
Whatever. Yeah. and Did y'all do any research on the topic that I told y'all to do some research on?
No.
So this is gonna just be me talking about the Open Championship.
This is golf, right?
Yes, the Open Championship.
You know where I stand on that.
Scotty Scheffler taking it all.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm just sitting still.
I'm gonna give you a lot, a decent lot for good money. I'm gonna tell you what the money is right now. Hold on. Wait for it. I gotta scroll to him. It's a long ways down here.
Sung JM.
Stop it. First round top 20. So this means the guy has to be top 20 after the first round only. Nothing else matters.
So
First
just
round.
Thursday.
Just tomorrow. Well, in about 3 hours is when it starts. Thriston Lawrence plus 450. Hop on. You're welcome. You're welcome now. You're welcome later. Hop on.
I don't bet golf anymore.
You should.
I've lost too much money betting
I'm also
golf,
gonna
allegedly.
do that, and I'm also gonna have him as the first round leader for 100 to 1. That's my 2, and then for the tournament, obviously Scotty is fun, whatever. I'm not betting Scotty. I'll never bet Scotty at that price. He doesn't putt well enough for me to bet him at 5 to 1. Are you kidding me? I like John Rahm to win the tournament, 11-1. I don't love betting that. 11-1 is not enough for me.
You watch golf, don't you?
Not really.
You don't watch golf? You should.
Every once in a while, but
All right, first place, Sepp Straka, 40-1. Cam Young, 75-1. That's good money on that. Brian Harmon, 100-1. He's won the Open Championship before. And then I'm also going to go with Thriston Lawrence at 150-1 to win the tournament. That'll be the three that if I were to place some wagers, that would be the three that I did. And then I might have some first round stuff too. You can copy them later.
Austin Lawrence is on the chat and preaching.
I think Lamar's overrated. But why? Before we get off, because we're about to sign off, I need you to tell me why. What makes him overrated? Don't say he doesn't win, because Josh Allen doesn't win either in the playoffs.
Ability to throw the football.
Josh Allen is like, their completion percentages aren't different. So why does Josh Allen get a pass?
It's because Josh Allen's dropping back and throwing the football. We're talking about a guy who's doing.
He just goes and he runs around and he throws the ball. Same thing Lamar does.
No.
They're the
Josh
same
does that
guy.
at times, but we're not talking. I mean, Josh can still run an offense.
We do still call it that, Trav. Trav said, why can't we call it the British Open like it used to be called? Me and my people, we do. I did not know Straka was a Lowndes High graduate. I did not know that at all.
Me either.
Good chance to win the tournament this week. He's playing well. Played good at the Scottish Open last week.
I'm waiting for Austin Lawrence to put in that group why he thinks he's in that chat why he thinks he's overrated. It'll be something intelligent.
real quick,
I do like Austin. I think Austin is a very intelligent guy.
couple things since the All-Star break just ended for MLB.
Yep.
Can we get rid of the timed rounds in the home run derby?
I'm in.
Like I was watching clips on Twitter of
Josh Hamilton.
Yeah, the 10
What
ounce.
a show.
Yeah,
Josh Hamilton put on an absolute show.
you get to actually enjoy the home runs.
10 ounce, man.
Yeah,
10 ounce.
10 ounce. And
Let us hear Chris Berman say back.
I would even be a fan of
Can
keeping.
we just not have Chris Berman at all?
You don't want Chris Berman.
I would even be a fan of keeping the pitch limit. That way, they're not sitting there taking pitch after pitch after pitch.
Nope, I don't want the pitch limit.
I'm fine with the pitch limit because there was a couple hitters every year that would sit there and take more pitches than they swung at.
I think if you really looked at it and you crunched the time, I think that the timed probably goes longer than the ounce.
I think so. I just think that okay, so back when they had the outs, it was, of course, some of the greatest home run hitters of all time, Ken Griffey and Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, and they were, a couple of those were probably cheating a little bit as far as what they were doing.
No, I don't care.
Please do it. It makes it way more fun. But like you just said a minute, you got to enjoy. Like you saw a home run, you got to enjoy it.
Mm.
Like you're not having to look at a split screen and see where that ball goes, and then this guy's talking about this,
Terrible
and then, the terrible angle. This guy's talking about this home run. This guy's talking about the next pitch already. Like there's just so much going on in there. If Lamar wasn't an elite athlete, he wouldn't be an NFL quarterback. Not a great passer. Yet
Bingo.
Josh Allen is. It blows my mind that Lamar has a better completion percentage than Josh Allen, and Josh Allen gets the pass. It blows my mind.
I can't
I would-
wait
I
till
would
one of those
like-
guys wins a Super Bowl.
I would like to see the completion percentage on balls thrown over 20 yards.
Andrew Luck was always that guy to me too. Terrible completion percentage. Would throw some great balls, make some great plays. People thought he was elite.
You guys need
Just a quarterback.
You guys need some sort of bet where one of you has to do something.
I said I would come on here and apologize. I'm not going to ever have to apologize.
Well, what is he gonna do if Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl? I feel like that's got to be the bet. Is Joey does something if Josh Allen wins, you do something if Lamar wins.
Great question, Austin. I'm glad you brought that up. What's the yards per attempt? Lamar's is higher.
What is it?
I'll look. It used to be higher. I haven't looked in probably 2 years.
Also, watching the All-Star game last night, it was awesome seeing they've gone back to where they all wear their
Their
uniform.
actual uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
God, that was horrible when they were wearing the stupid whatever those things were.
Yeah.
They got to change that derby back to the
Can we talk about how the All-Star game still means something in baseball though? It's the only All-Star weekend that is actually enjoyable still.
Mhm.
Sammy is juice with the court bat. Let him fly, baby.
Also, I mentioned him last week. Jacob Mizorowski, 98 mile per hour slider last night. a slider.
It's hard, bud.
98.
It's harder than hard.
You got that pulled up over there?
Yeah, I got one of them. I'm getting the other one now.
It was funny because after he threw it, the cameras cut to both dugouts, and all the players are in the dugout laughing.
The best of Josh Allen's yards per attempt in his career is 7.9. His average for his 7-year career is 7.3. Lamar Jackson's yards per attempt, his best was 8.8 of this past year, and his average for his career is 7.8 yards per attempt.
Essentially the same.
Oh no, half a yard is a long ways apart. There's
I
probably
know for
20
Lamar
guys in between
Jackson, a
those two.
half a yard's a long ways.
Yeah, there's probably 20 guys in between those two from this past year. Good argument. It was just an invalid one. It helped me, not you.
Give me Josh.
Trav's right. Not always. Mahomes isn't the most athletic guy. And
He's
Brady's the best quarterback of all time.
He's just too good for you to.
He was as athletic
take
as
anybody else.
as this water bottle.
You took Sellers earlier. You're the only one that had Sellers.
A lot of people are high on Sellers, though. A lot of people.
All right, boys. Y'all ready to wrap it up? Good.
Yeah.
I am too. It's going to be it for tonight. This has been Joey Edge along with Blake King and Jared Scott. Chris Martinez will be back next week. He better be. And we are front porch sitting. See you next time, sitters. Lasers for
Sitters.
likes. No lasers for likes? Freak it. No lasers.